What's up everybody, this is Spencer from Pixel and Bracket, and in this video I'm going to show you how to add and delete artboards in Adobe Illustrator. We are going to look at a couple different ways to do both things, add and delete. Let's start with adding. So I started a new document, and this one is 300 pixels by 250 pixels, sort of a standard banner size. But when I'm working on banners, or really if you're working on anything and you want multiple artboards, you need to add more artboards. So to do that, there's several ways. But the first thing I want to make you aware of is the Artboard dialog box. So you can go up to Window, drop down to Artboards, and that guy's going to pop out somewhere on your workspace here. Now, this is the little icon. It's got like a board, vertical and horizontal. So whenever you see that, you can click it, it'll pop out, and it shows you all the artboards that you have. Well, there's a new button down here. If we press that, it's going to add a new artboard based on whichever artboard we had selected. If we go up to the hamburger menu, there's also the same button here, New Artboard, Duplicate Artboard, or Delete Artboard, as well as Artboard options. So depending on which artboard I have selected, I can jump into Artboard options and adjust the size of it. So I currently have this Artboard 6 selected here, which is my second artboard, and I can adjust the width and height. So if I wanted that to be 160 by 600, another banner height, I can hit OK, and it's going to change that artboard. Alright, so another way to do this is with the Artboard tool. The shortcut key for that is Shift-O, and it's over here in your tool bar. And once I press that, it actually starts to highlight these artboards. So it shows which ones I have highlighted. If I click on this one over here, it highlights that one. If I hold Option or Alt, I can click and drag the artboard out to duplicate that specific artboard. So if I grab this one, I can hold Option or Alt on a PC, click and drag and duplicate that artboard. So that's another way to create artboards. Another way is to just draw another artboard with this tool. So you can click and drag to draw an artboard, and once you have that drawn, if it's not the specific size that you want, you'll see in your transform panel, either at the top or if you're updated, you'll see it over to the side, the options to adjust the size of that artboard. So the width of that artboard, if we wanted this one to be 300 by 300, I can adjust that right over here, and it's going to change that artboard accordingly. Now, one thing I noticed, when you're exporting artboards, you want their position to be a whole number, or else it's going to export 1 pixel extra. That's just a little bug in Illustrator I wanted to tell you about. But now that we've added all these artboards, and that's pretty much how you can add different artboards to your document, let's talk about deleting them. Depending on the version you're in, there may be a little X icon when you have, we're still in the Artboard tool, so when you have that open, there may be a little X icon that you can click on in the upper left or right of your artboards. I don't have that. Either it's glitching out right now, or in 2018 they don't have it anymore. But that's okay, because as long as I have an artboard selected, I can just hit my delete key on my keyboard, and it's going to delete that artboard. Now don't worry, if you have something on your artboard, for instance I have a couple of shapes here that I just put on that artboard, and I reselect it and hit the delete key, it doesn't delete the artwork that was on the artboard. It just deletes the artboard. So you don't have to worry about losing any of your material that you've created. Now another thing you can do is just select the artboard in your menu over here, in your Artboards drop down menu, and you can hit the trash can, or you can just drag an artboard to the trash can. Or remember, we had that hamburger menu. You can delete, duplicate, and add a new one. The reason we can't delete this one is because it's the only artboard we have left on our canvas. So we obviously have to have at least one artboard on there. So anyway, that's how to add, delete, duplicate artboards. I showed you artboard options. Here's one last tidbit. In your file drop down, document setup, or if you're on a PC, wherever that might be, the document setup window, you can actually add a bleed to your artboard. So if we wanted a 9 pixel bleed, it's going to add that to our artboards if you need that. Also, in that same document setup, notice there's an edit artboards. That's just going to take us to that artboard tool. Same tool, same setup. You can add, duplicate, delete artboards from there very easily. Remember, that's Shift-O as the shortcut key. If you guys learned anything in this video, don't forget to like it down below. Subscribe for more tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.